Hello, Karan. Welcome to the live. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? Have you joined before? Wait, I don't know exactly. I feel like you're new here, right? I don't know. I'm not sure. So, you're from Mumbai. What do you do for a living exactly? I did see actually. You did join one of my lives before, but you didn't introduce yourself. So, are you a student or are you working? Oh, all right. What do you work as exactly? Like, what is your job? I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal, and I'm a student of mass communication. My first year begins in October itself. After the 4 year course, I'll be joining as a journalist, that is, a news anchor and debater with Times Now. Oh, you're the owner, all right. Hectic then, I guess. Do you work on weekends as well, or is it usually just like during the weekdays? Yes, you're a student as well. Oh, so I guess you're working and a student. Oh, that's good. You're doing bachelor's in mass media. What institute exactly? And what year are you in? Or you were? Or you were a student? Okay, you were. I was like so confused regarding that. So sorry. Okay, well, Karan, why don't you have a look at my channel description? You can have a look at the channel description, check it out. You'll get to know what my lives are about, what I talk about on here, and what my channel is about. Then you can come back and we can have a talk. In the meantime, make sure to like the live and subscribe to the channel as well. Yeah, it's just looking at the channel description. So you can also maybe learn about the decorums that are supposed to be maintained in the chat. Yeah. You can just read through it right now and then you can come back and we can have a talk. Hello, Dharamveer. Welcome to the live. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? Igloo, for your kind information, after feeding them, they are kept in a temporary shelter that is a university near my house. First, you have a look at the videos, look at the channel description, and you can come on here and introduce yourself as well. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? Tell me your name also. They are provided shelter, by the way. Well, then you can waste my time and yours somewhere else. You can go fool around somewhere else. Himanshu, welcome to the live. No super chat option because my channel has not been monetized yet. The watch time criteria is still remaining. And maybe you can have a look at the channel description first, look through that, read through it, and then you can come back and decide what you will be contributing for. If you're on here to do super chat for nonsensical, perverted things, then I don't think this is the right place. Hi, Ira, welcome. How are you doing? Is your eye okay? Himanshu, look at the channel description first. You can read through it and then you can come back. Hello, Sumit. Where are you from? What do you do for a living? Hello, Noyon. First, you tell me where are you from? What do you do for a living as well? Similarly, Shobit, introduce yourself. Introduce yourself first. Himanshu, first you introduce yourself. Where are you from? What do you do for a living? And I require to have a look at the channel description. You can see what my channel is about and what I post about on here, what I do, what my lives are about. I suggest you can have a look on there first, read through it, and then you can come back and we can continue our chat. Where are you from, Jammu or Kashmir? Those are different places. Okay, sure, Himanshu, of course, go read through it. We're getting some water. Ira, how is your eye, by the way? Did the compression help your eyes? Is it all right now? I hope so. Got any aid or did you just take a nap? That's due to the strain. I was telling you, it's due to the strain and it's due to like the lack of sleep. It's a little better. That's good to know. Hopefully, it gets completely fine. Hello, Thanoy. Welcome to the live. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? Actually, if I tell you regarding, yeah, already check the channel. If I tell you regarding the contribution, usually my channel has not been monetized. So my channel has not been monetized, so the watch time criteria is still remaining. At the moment, I take contributions through QR, QR or scanner on the live. Many people have contributed. So would it require me to show the QR at the moment? Because whatever contributions there are, that will go for their afternoon meals. Because I can only manage one-time food for them. And those who contribute, I always mention their name in my next short video. Don't mention the amount at all. The only criteria for the contribution is it should be in three figures. So do let me know if you require my scanner at the moment. Welcome back, Ira. Okay, I can show you the scanner at the moment. Do you want my QR? I can show it, you can scan it, and can contribute as much as you wish. And that's good to know if I introduce myself as well. I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal. I'm a student of mass communication. My first year begins in October itself. After the 4-year course, we'll be joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. I'm so sorry, by the way, Manj. Really sorry for the approach. I apologize. But if I tell you any contribution that is from the live, all of it goes for their afternoon meals, and it truly helps me tremendously. And I usually just show the scan. I usually just show the scanner. They usually scan it, and then I get the donations. All right, Himanshu, I've typed my UPI ID in the chat. Can have a look at it. The name will appear as Firoza Bhagat. That is my mother's name. It is a joint account, so it is a joint account between me and my mother. So Firoza Bhagat will be the name. The contribution should be in three digits. That's the only requirement. Besides that, any donation helps me tremendously. Can definitely have a look. Film and television from Amity. Oh, okay, that's good. I'll be starting my bachelor's like in October itself. I'll be starting my like journey because I've done my schooling. I've already finished my 12th this year, so I'll be starting my year in like October. It was supposed to begin in August, but the OSM like whatever was going on due to it, it got like shifted back a little bit. It's interesting though, film and television. Interesting field. Doesn't that come under like digital media, I believe? Mine is mainly in broadcast media. That too, it's like specifically news anchoring, production. Okay. Hello, Aditi. Welcome to the live. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? Ira, are you still there in the chat, by the way? Or are you in the background? Production. Okay. How much was like the duration? Was it like 4 years for you or more than that? No idea, honestly. We have like 2 years theory, 2 years practical. So the practical is strictly ground reporting after that. My Instagram ID, you can have a look on my main channel. It's all my social media is linked there. And that is only for the street dogs. It's only for them. It's dedicated for them. So I do post on there regarding their videos or feeding videos, everything. Or in the background. Okay, no problem. Just checking in. Hello TJ, where are you from and what do you do for a living? Hello Devin, welcome to the live. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? Da- Devaya, I guess that's her name, probably. About to start college, like what field exactly? Which field are you pursuing? And just finish your 12th this year, then I believe. And what is your name as well? Is it TJ or is it something else? I don't know. It was a 3 year program. Oh, ours is nearly 4 years. The UG the UG program is around 4 years, so it's like a 4 year course. Plus, they offer direct placements in our case. My university is most likely it's in Noida, so I'll have to begin. My first class is like on the first week of November. My classes will begin. It is so it is quite interesting. That is true. What made you feel so like? What was interesting about film and television production for you to be pursuing that like the 3 year course? What did you guys learn exactly? And by the way, regarding like my university is in it's in Noida. It's Bennett, and I'll be joining with Times now after my 4 year course as a news anchor and debater. So it's like a sort of placement, sort of like a scholarship. I like to mention, and also Himanshu, once you have done the donation, do let me know because I'll have to check it. My notifications are not on, so do let me know once you have done the contribution. All right. What's wrong? I what's so long? I don't know. No idea. Rathore, first you introduce yourself. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? Mass communication is a very broad term. Communication between the public through through the lenses transferring of information. There are a lot of fields. It's a very vast term, so it's going to take a while to explain. I'm particularly going in the news anchoring and debating field. That is with times now. After my 4 year course is done. I'm truly sorry about that, Himanshu, because I want to tell you a lot of people, a lot of people come on here. Perverts usually they join, and they are the type that usually ask for UPI, and they make very strange comments and stuff. So it's always odd for me. So that's why I didn't mean to offend you or anything, but you do have to scheme lightly in these things. I didn't mean that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's in Noida. It is. Oh, oh, the course. Yeah, I mean, 3 years, 4 years is not that much. I feel like usually there's so many things. You have practicals, assignments, then I guess internships also you have to juggle between them. In other cases, or not in mine, many, but like you don't know exactly how quickly the semesters fly by. How long is your course, Ira? I guess you're psychology major, right? How long is yours? I literally forgot like where you're even studying at this point. I literally we talked about it like ages ago. Now I'm just confused about it. Because dude, you're just like a year older than me, so I guess you're just 1 year ahead. It's nothing. It's not that long. Four years to oh, that is um through your. Are you already done with your first year? Then I guess I don't know exactly. Princeton. Oh wait, actually, yeah, you did mention Princeton Uni. Oh, I forgot about it. I mean, I did know about Princeton, but I didn't know exactly if you were in Princeton at the moment or not. That's such a stupid thing to say. Of course, you're in Princeton. It's so illogical sometimes. I don't know why. I doubt my own memory and then I get confused. Cinematography. Are you into like color grading stuff? I tried my hand at it, but color grading was a little tough for me. What do you exactly use for hardcore editing? I used to be into Adobe After Effects. Like Adobe After Effects was pretty good. Alongside, I was into. I tried to use DaVinci. It was a little complicated. I liked Alight Motion. That was better, honestly. I feel like that was somewhat easy for me to handle. I've used like a fair share of like applications, actually. Like I know way too many, so I'm not even gonna start naming them. The list will go on. And if I tell you exactly, like Himanshu, if I mention, my specialization is actually journalism. That too, it's into news anchoring and debating. So after the 4 year course, I'll be joining as a news anchor directly. This because I've been somewhat selected already. After news anchoring, after a few more years of continuing with the work, I'll be joining as a prime time anchor. So you can assume I've already been selected for the roles exactly. It is somewhat like a scholarship, yeah. It depends on the specializations actually regarding what we learned in the first year and stuff. We might learn media ethics, probably media law, media ethics. We might learn about the psychology behind media. But all I know is at the moment, I'm keeping up with debates the best as I can. I have role models that I keep up with and everything. I have role models, and usually, like the thing is, like I can't exactly watch prime time when it's going on because my lives are going on that time. So I watch the retelecast on TV. I usually keep up with Palki Sharma. I used to watch First Post a lot when she was there. Secondly, I also keep up with Rahul Shankar on CNN. His debates are very good. Alongside Swati Joshi from Times Now, she's very good. Alongside, I also like to listen to primetime debates that is on Navika Kumar. And Pranish Roy is also good. And then there's one more anchor. I keep forgetting his name for some reason. And in Hindi, Rubika Liaquat, honestly. Mainly, I keep up with like Republic, CNN, and Times Group, or like Times Group's networks. Like Nav Bharat is there. Mainly Nav Bharat and Times Now. So many good unis. That is true. That is good. I mean, more options to be joining the good unis. Mainly, I literally missed your comment, Ira. I'm so sorry about that. I was busy yapping. DaVinci is a free software, yeah. Adobe After Effects is the best. I'm so sorry. After Effects is the best. Premiere Pro, I still use it often. It's pretty good. It's pretty solid. I don't think I've used Nuke. I've used Nuke, but I guess maybe not that much. I was a little confused. Illustrator is good alongside Photoshop. Photoshop is like for photo editing and stuff. I was into graphic designing at some point, but it's a little puzzling for me. After Effects is something I'm the most comfortable in regarding transitions and effects and stuff. But like honestly, my velocity is pretty bad, so I don't really do those. I'm more into transition edits. I used to be, not anymore. Barely get the time because editing is also a very lengthy thing. So actually, I don't know much. I don't know anything about the syllabus either. Maybe that could be a subject, yeah, but I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know about how the professor is. I don't know how the books will be. I don't know about the syllabus either. Extremely lost about it. I guess I'll have to discover it in October itself. Of course, yeah, you can always join in any time and we can always discuss, can always have a healthy discussion because that's like the main thing. We talk about the things we like to do and what we are interested in, and we talk about random things as well. And you can also peep the timings in the community tab. That is also like I posted my timings. I was updated daily on like what time I'm gonna come live often. So you can just always keep your eye on it. I'm so sorry, Himanshu, but I don't exactly use Instagram for messaging. It's not for that. It's only for the street dogs and to gain more exposure so I can help the good cause. I don't really use it for messaging. I'm very sorry. Vasu, welcome to the live. Where are you from and what you do for a living? Hello, Arman. Welcome to the live. Where are you from? What you do for a living as well? So, well, Ira, what are the okay, for the reading material and notes, of course. And okay, for that, my Instagram is open, of course. Then, if you have the notes, reading material, and everything, you can definitely message me for that. Of course, you can. For that, it's open. It's helpful. Thank you. Well, Arman, if you want to know what the live is about, look at the channel description, read through it. And Vasu is asking, what do you do for a living? Yeah, I guess proper shelter homes are necessary alongside there should be sterilization as well for the street dogs. And if I say yeah, actually the thing is street dogs are mainly there due to people abandoning them. I feel like we should take care of them more. You have a very strange username. What is your name, by the way? The guy who asked the question that has six in the username. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? First, to introduce yourself. Ira, your little name. What is going on, Ira, with this? I know what you're trying to say, but I'm not gonna. Okay, yeah, of course. I will appreciate any study material. Actually, I don't mind filmmaking. That's good. I'm a very talkative person. I talk a lot, and I guess I'm more into public speaking. So maybe that could be the case in my thing. I guess. I'm sorry about it all, Mr. Vasu. But what is the full form of the double R that you have just mentioned? Could you please tell? Just for knowledge, because I am not familiar with it at all. So, nah, Ira, don't do this with me. Honestly, I would hate you for that. Hello, Rohit, welcome to the live. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? I'm not that sly, come on. Okay, all right, Mr. Vasu, thank you so much. Well, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, and Bharat Mata ki Jai from my side, and welcome. There's just an army man in the chat, so please give your salutations to him. And if I introduce myself, I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal. I'm a student of mass communication, and my first year begins in October itself. After the 4 year course, I'll be joining as a journalist, that is, a news anchor and debater with Times Now. That is my introduction. Well, it was very nice meeting you, Mr. Vasu, and thank you so much for joining the live as well, despite your busy schedule or routine. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. So, where are you posted at the moment? If that is okay to ask exactly, I don't know. Because I guess transfers they change quite often. Hello, Prasant. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? And thank you so much, Himanshu. I appreciate it. Yes, it is our pleasure as well to meet you, of course. Well, if I say, Mr. Vasu, in this chat, usually we have a healthy conversation. We talk about a variety of things. If I would mention, I usually come live often. So it's like a space for us to talk about our day, aspirations, and stuff. And you're more than welcome to join. More than welcome to join in and talk with us. Abid, where are you from and what do you do for a living? Aditya, where are you from and what do you do for a living as well? Hello, Roar, where are you from and what do you do for a living? Well, Vasu, if I tell you the topic of discussion that we usually have in the lives, it's often, I'm very sorry, I muted myself for a while. If I say we usually talk about international affairs and what's going on, globalization is one of the topics. We talk about our aspirations, what we like to do. Sometimes it's knowledgeable topics at this point. We talk about knowledgeable topics, anything, but just not controversial topics. And Vasu, please have a look at my channel description as well. You can look through it, you'll get to know what my channel is about, what my aim of the channel is, and you can also get an idea of what we talk about in the lives as well. Aurora, what is your good name, by the way? Aurora, what is your good name? And after that, I introduce myself. How long have you been an aspiration? An aspirant, I mean. Just give me a moment, okay? Himanshu, it's like a sort of a scholarship that I've gotten. But for generally for 4 years, you can assume it is around 11 lakh. 11 lakhs for 4 years, generally assuming. Oh, all right, Ashish. If I tell you regarding the fluency, you just have to talk to a lot of people, expose yourself, talk continuously. You can join the live as well, and we can talk on here. So that would help you a lot. I feel like Ira. I don't know what you mean by that. You can't find a replacement for the B word. What B word? I literally don't know. Your tricks are not going to work for me. I have a very strong face. Artifacts, where are you from, and what do you do for a living? First seating. Oh, all right. Okay. Well, good luck for that. And have I introduced myself? Probably not. Well, Ashish, if I introduce myself, I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal. I'm a student of mass communication, and my first year begins in October itself. After the 4 year course, I'll be joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. That's my introduction. By the way, what do you like to do? And do you have any struggles? Do you have any struggles like usually keeping up with the routine? Like since you're an aspirant, a lot of prep usually goes into merchant navy. Oh, yeah, that is reasonable. 2019 to 22. Okay. No problem, Vasu. It's fine. No problem. You can definitely join in anytime because this live will go on till 7:30. You can join in at 9 p.m. also. That's totally up to you. No problem. I get that you're busy, but I guess I'll talk to you next time then. Well, once again, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, and Bharat Mata Ki Jai. And take care. Bye bye. Ashish, make sure to like the live and subscribe to the channel as well. Himanshu, similarly, you also. And Titanic, what is your good name? And what do you do for a living? Chess is very good. Chess is a very good like analytical game that you usually play with. Like chess is a very good like game, like basically to exercise your critical thinking. I'm very bad at chess. I'm good with Rubik's cubes. You can see one at the back. I swear that is because it's stuck. I've been trying to solve it for a while. I can't. I also like Scrabble, word Scrabble. Alongside, I also like Monopoly, but I don't have anyone to play with in terms of Monopoly. So I like Uno also. I like to play Sudoku also. Sudoku, it's been a while. I like a wide range of things. Running is also very refreshing, but I nearly like die honestly trying to do it. You're not gonna get my flustered face, honestly. I'm very good with a poker face, honestly. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember my like chess rating at all. I don't know. I gotta check it out. I did, yeah. Titanic, what is her name? I twisted the corner. That is correct. I don't know why I did that. Somehow I managed, and now it's not like good at all. So I have a feeling that you're clearly lying because I guess I've seen you somewhere. Like literally, you came once in the live. I can see the channel history by the way. I was just waiting to catch you in the moment because of IT, and you said that you're a fashion designer and you're from Kashmir. Kashmir Sonmarg Hill Station, that is Snow Valley. And you mentioned trading and you kept telling me to come to Kashmir as well. Are you not ashamed of yourself? You're coming on here to fool around. How much will you lie on here, Titanic? Seriously. Manur, right? I guess is your name. Well, you can go lie somewhere else. And this live is not for bastards like you. I'm not even upset about that word. Seriously. My goodness, I was just waiting. I was seeing how far this would stretch because I was seeing how far someone would stretch the truth, and literally, it's like people are so strange. Seriously. Oh, you didn't opt for it. Do you regret that? Do you regret that decision ever, Himanshu? Or are you like satisfied with what decision you have taken to do a VFX course instead? I'm not sly. I was slightly bored, so I was waiting for someone to mess up a little bit and then mention. I was waiting for someone to slightly mess up the conversation. I can do that by the way. If someone comes, I can easily check their channel activity and see how many times I've commented on my live, what they have commented, where they have went, and when they joined. I can see everything. Takes 1 second. Why would you be scared? You're pretty legit. I just had a little doubt on you when you joined first, and I'm so sorry about that. When you joined and your profile picture was different. Sounds like literally. Spoken English, if I tell you regarding the so you see, Ashish, the thing is that fluency, if you can type better and like if you can type properly, but you can't speak properly, the fluency does depend. Because typing often you can think and you can fix it somehow, but being able to speak fluently and continuously without using filler words is also a different skill set. And for that, you'll have to just talk to a lot of people, have a lot of exposure, and you'll be fine. I know that, but I'm so sorry, Ira. I'm very sorry about it. It haunts me at night. But it's so funny. I remember you clicked the photo real quick. But I had such a doubt on you. I'm so sorry. But not gonna lie, I've been sitting for a while. And do you remember, like you said, something about the Russian LARPer, right? The guy that came. I'm having a little bit of doubt on him now because you typed in Russian, like you usually, it doesn't take you that long to type in Russian, but that guy took a he became very defensive. So I find it a little odd. And he has never came in my life ever since. And it's strange. And Ashish, you can also join into the conversation. If you're clueless, it's okay. We'll explain it to you. Don't worry about it. Hello, Akarshit. Welcome to the live. How are you doing? Be sure to like the live, okay? And just give me a moment, Himanshu. I'll come back to you. Totally satisfied. That's good. Okay. Oh, restricted to North India only. That is tough. But I believe you're doing well. Not a problem. I mean, as long as you could pursue what you like to do, either way, it's fine. I saw the translation. Use an idiot. That's fine. No, it's okay though. It's fine. Don't worry, Ashish. It's okay. You're telling something about chess, then maybe we can talk about that. Because I guess Ira also is pretty good at chess. I'm not that good, guys. I only know like basic stuff. I'm pretty average at it. I'm thinking I'm gonna play it again, but I don't know. See, Ashish, it's not a problem. You come on here, we talk about so many things. You can get more exposure, and we can talk about many things. Dominate normies, yeah. I'm the normie, in fact, and I'm not gonna do well. I think I'm gonna get back into it. Do you guys write notes and stuff for chess? By the way, Himanshu, you can also chime in and we can talk. I'm like in the chess field. I don't exactly know, guys. You're a bit shy. If that's shy, then I'm like an ostrich. I'm like an ostrich in that case. I got an ostrich syndrome in chess. Russian is a lot better. My English is a lot better than my Hindi, surprisingly, than English itself. I'm making a presentation from Canva. Oh my god, Himanshu, do you know Canva by the way? I don't know why, I don't know why I mentioned that. Canva, yeah. Oh my gosh, what presentation are you making at the moment, Akarshit? Do tell. And actually, Himanshu, that's true. I feel like every parent should usually support their kid with their passion, and I believe that since you're a college topper, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty solid. Like you excelled in your field, so it's good. Guys, just give me a moment. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Hi guys, I'm back. Yeah, as I was saying, like regarding chess, I was saying that have you played chess before or have you tried your hand at it? I tried chess. I was so bad at it. I played like an online one. Any app you can meet and talk to people. I don't know exactly. I can't really think of one at the moment, Ashish, unfortunately, because I used to do like global pen paling. There was this one website for pen paling, but that was only for emails. I don't think there's a website where you can somewhat like converse with. The only way is probably like lives, but I don't know. Or maybe what you can do is that when I'm talking, like you can just listen and you can like somewhat keep up with it. Oh, I'm so sorry by the way, Akarshit. We don't really talk about these topics on here. Very sorry, buddy, but good luck. One thing, sure. Fine. I can see that, Ira, by the way. And Akarshit, if I tell you, you should have a look at the channel description first because I don't really talk about these nonsensical topics on here, GF Day, BS Day, or like relationship day, whatever, Valentine's Day. We don't talk about all this stuff here. If you want to talk about decent stuff, then you can also. I don't want to talk about this shit on the live. I'm so sorry. Ashish, if I tell you how I got good at fluency, I would just say that what you can do is what you can do is actually just maybe you can talk with people from your batch or similar aspirants, or other ways that you can actually try pen paling. Pen paling is actually very good. There's this one so you should try pen paling and then you can email people and talk to them. And Himanshu, actually go ahead. Shoot it out, dude. Don't worry. Type it in the chat, by the way. Hello, Dilip. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Shukriya. I guess Himanshu might be typing. We support you. Don't worry about it. So sorry, Akarshit, but it's fine. Yeah. I asked what was it about, so you could maybe say like it was something else. I thought it was school ka because, but I don't know exactly if we can. If you usually do PPTs in school or not to Canva. I remember when we had our PPT in school, we would like do it on like what would we do it on? I forgot. Hold on. I know that name. I forgot. Oh my god, I've been on that damn app for like so many times, but I forgot. Jeez, man. What was that name? Ira, help me out. I told you about this one PPT app, right? And I forgot about it. PowerPoint. Yeah, sorry, PowerPoint. Took me a while to recollect it. I can't do this anymore. PowerPoint. Yeah, there we go. And that too, when I did the PPT, they canceled the project. I forgot about PowerPoint. Yeah, I did. I forgot about it. I don't know why. I don't know. My brain, like it was in my head, but my I was not being able to collect it from my brain. Get what I mean? I'm gonna drink some water actually. I'm so brain dead. Nothing's working in my head. It's all you can just hear like if you listen closely, it's just screws in my head that are like moving along. It's like screws and all. I should, yeah. Need water? Here you go. I passed it through the screen. I hope you got it. Just give me a moment, Himanshu. Let me read. Oh, you have been preparing from last year in SSC. Oh, that is unfortunate, though. Are you feeling yourself shift towards more the government job aspect, or is it solely that you are doing it for the parents' sake? I don't know, but either way, still good luck for the preparation. It's a very rough situation to be in, no, in my opinion. Oh, Ash, you should change your career stream. But good luck with this one as well. Good luck to everyone who's preparing for any sort of thing or is changing their paths career wise. Hello Ayush, where are you from and what do you do for a living? The quote guy, which quote? Oh yeah, actually, if I tell you, Mayur will be joining most likely if both of them are free. That is the quote guy, the Shiftarang guy, and Mayur. They'll be joining maybe by late evening. If not, then they'll join like in the night live only directly. Oh, the quote guy. Are you talking about Girme? Girme didn't join yesterday. I guess he'll be joining soon, perhaps when he's free. Apostrophe quote guy. I thought talking about Shiv when you mentioned quote guy. So I was slightly confused by that. And Himanshu, I apologize if my response was very clipped or very short. Unfortunately, in these things, I don't exactly know how to respond. But all I can wish is hopefully your preparation is going well. It's an apostrophe. So I immediately thought of Shiv Tarang because that dude, like, he talks about random references all the time. So confused always. Oh yeah, that is tough. I mean, medical is not for everyone, honestly. Oh gosh, reference. I mean, if I tell you, like, not everyone is made up for medical, and I believe that if you're working hard, you'll do well in merchant navy. Don't worry, not everyone's made up for the same thing, right, Ashish? Everyone's made up for different things, and if you're pursuing something you like, finally, then don't worry, you'll excel. You'll do well. Excel, not excel. I was an exile. That doesn't sound good. You'll excel in that field. Don't worry. Just do hard work and let time decide for yourself. You're in clinical psychology. I didn't know about the exact field that you were in psychology. I don't know why. First time discovering this. How many fields are there in psychology at this point? How many streams? Let me see. I'm gonna Google it because I don't know exactly. Oh yeah, there's many. Never mind. There's many. You knew mine because I would say this 1,000 times. I've repeated it like in a day. I usually introduce myself 50 times. 50 is an exaggeration, never mind. But I do introduce myself multiple times. So whoever I attend the live, they remember. Oh, there's counseling psychology, industrial psychology. I know Forsenic psychology was there. Forsenic is interesting, not gonna lie. I don't know. Forsenic and sports psychology. News debater, yeah, news anchor and debater. That's true. I said Forsenic. Forensic. I'm so sorry. Why I said Forsenic? I'm like gone. Forensic. I didn't mean Forsenic. I'm so dead. My gosh. I didn't mean like that. I don't know why. I just like I was so confident regarding it. And Ashish, if I tell you, my name is Sheen-Jinee. You can just call me Sheen. I need to drink water, and honestly, I'm like slightly doomed. Oh yeah, I mean, unfortunately, Himanshu, I believe then you would have to find like a balance between the two. Unfortunately, it's like such situations are so complicated, but I can just hope that maybe it doesn't get burdensome for you and you can actually do well in the exam and your prep goes well and smoothly and that you don't face burnout anytime. Well, you can always come on here and you can talk about the things you like to do. So maybe that can be an outlet for you in the moment. Whilst the preparation is going on, I guess that will make you feel better. And Himanshi, I mentioned this thing also. Why don't you try to talk to your mother once? Why don't you try to convince you can do this thing? Because I believe you're interested in filmmaking and interested in video editing as well. Why don't you try to convince her and try to talk? Why don't you try to talk to her about it? Because I feel like through filmmaking, it is also in demand at this point. So you can do it, and you can win like an award. You can be a renowned filmmaker at some point, or you can do good contributions. There are a lot of there's a lot of options in the field, and you can win a award as well regarding it, which usually if you put in the effort and if your quality of work is good, you will. And I feel like an award is far more prestigious than a government job, because I feel like sometimes doing a government job, it can be quite what do I say, it can be quite hectic, might feel the same always, it won't fulfill you as well. See, parents are like this all. Parents are like this. But what we can do is that we can just talk to them, get our thoughts out, talk clearly, and you can maybe discuss it out and tell your mother, just try once. Uh, Hello, Prasad, welcome to the live. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? And hello, Anil, welcome to the live. Where are you from? What do you do for a living as well? And Sohail, hi. Where are you from? What do you do for a living? Gemini is better. Google Gemini is better, I feel like. But Himanshu, you can always consider this as a space to talk about stuff, and we're all here, and you can definitely ask us for advice or maybe anything that you need help with, and we can maybe give suggestions. Hello, Harsh. Welcome to the live. Where are you from, and what do you do for a living? Google is it Gemini of Google only? If you're talking about the Google engine, then Google is better than the AI mode that they have right now. I hate it. I despise it so much. I don't want my searches to be summarized, man. I miss having links and stuff. Where are you from in India? I'm from India as well. What do you do for a living? Which state are you from? And which city? It feels like slop, which I don't like. It's just I don't know. I don't want points. I want links that will help me in citations, not like AI summarized points, man. I hate it. Harsh, what do you do for a living? And if you want to know what my life is about, have a look at the channel description. You can read through it. You can read through it. It's everything is explained. What my lives are about, what my channel is about, and what is the aim of the channel. And then you can come back and we can have a talk. Bibliography is quite interesting. That's true. Bibliographies. I like looking at the bibliography of people of like the what do I say of like the projects here. But you know, it pained me whenever my classmates would do their like projects in bibliography. They would write chatgpt.com. It it pained my soul. Like what happened to people don't know how to write citations. It was so shocking. Could you imagine? Like literal seniors in high school didn't know how to write. They did not know how to write like citations or anything. Oh my god, like literally I was the only one who put like actual links and everything. And like put like actual lines and paragraph numbers and everything. And then it angered me to the core. I don't know. And the teachers wouldn't even say anything. Our teachers were equally negligent though, but some of them were like pissed off. I remember our English teacher, like he told us to research about the historical background of this one particular like chapter we were reading. It has something to do with World World War Two. Yeah, sorry, I'm like getting confused. And literally, like I like did like research on like the author, everything, but curated it so well. And one of my classmates told me that she's not being able to open like her assignment because this these were written by hand, by the way. So like I would see like what she has written. Chatgpt.com. I died. No, Ashish, I don't know where your comment went. It didn't get hidden at all. Let me see. Okay, Himanshi, if I tell you honestly, मैं आपको बोलती हूँ. If you think that you can crack the exam and do it, then sure, go ahead. But if you think that your mother, like, see, if I tell you, parents का क्या होता है? What parents think is that every parent has this thing that they think their son, like, every parent thinks that my son or my daughter can do any damn thing. They can crack any exam if they try their best. They can do anything. They can do almost anything. And the thing is that if you think you can crack the exam, then sure, go ahead with your prep. If you think you cannot and you're just doing it for the sake of being back to her, then I believe you should sit in that dining table, that dining room, and tell her that you can't do it. Simple. If you think you can crack the exam, then sure, then go ahead with it. Hello, Jason. Welcome. Greetings from India, I believe. So, what are you up to today itself? Because we talked about CNN last time. We're talking about I guess Jane Pauley. We talked about that, and we were talking about news anchors. But then you disappeared. Tell me how your day is, and make sure to like the live. Families are such a burden. It's the expectation sometimes. You gotta be clear with the communication. I did background check. The guy's legit. Don't worry. Dhruva, where are you from, and what do you do for a living? First, introduce yourself. Hello, Anu. Welcome to the live. Where are you from, and what do you do for a living? Oh, that's strange remarks. Anyways, hello Yash. Welcome to the live. Thanks. I appreciate it. What do you do? I mean, not what do you do for a living. I know what you do. What are you doing at the moment? How's your day going? Make sure to like the live. No, it's okay. I mean, we can like, what do I say? We can be like buddies. I mean, that's fine. It's all right. I mean, you were asking about something, so we just gave some recommendations. Do I join last time? I don't remember. Jason, I know what you do for a living. Don't worry. I know you're from Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Hold on, the chat's going pretty fast. You joined last time, Dhruva. I don't remember much. Oh, you were in like non-medical, right? Class 12. Ludhiana, you're from Ludhiana, right? Dhruva, I don't know. I can't really give much advice or regarding the studies thing. I don't know. Main thing is have a timetable so your brain will be active at some point, and just have a timetable for it and have a space just for studies. It's a psychology thing. Honestly, it works wonders. Soviet Union. I have okay. See, that is true. Ira is also correct. Ira is also correct in my case as well because I also have a few takes, and they can be a little not controversial. They can be a little out of pocket. So I don't know exactly if I should. Maybe you two can talk in like indirect language. I guess Ashish and Ira. That's roar. I mean, waiting for a turn to bat, and you're in the live at the moment. That's strange. Well, good luck for your turn of batting, though. Good luck for that. What we can talk about is, guys, actually, it's very controversial. That's what I think. एक काम करते guys, let's not talk about particular countries in terms of history and stuff. We can talk about something else. How about we talk about like something else, like what we like to do, or our hobbies, or the day, or maybe we can talk about very vague things like we can talk generally about economics, or just anything like any phenomenons or any sort of paradoxes. That would be better. We'll be back in 2 minutes. All I no problem. Take care, and I guess we'll join back in 5:31. I guess I'm very bad with calculating the time. I don't know why. Okay, no problem. Bye bye, Yash. I've never seen someone come on the live, wait for their turn of batting, and then leave. Strange. If I say vaguely, that was mainly It was a global downturn that was mainly due to the 1929 US stock market crash. 1930, I believe. That was 1930. I read about it in Psychology of Money. Dude, Ashish, have you read Psychology of Money, by the way? I don't know exactly if you have or not. Because that was referred to in Psychology of Money. Well, that's good to know, Himanshu. That's nice. By the way, what about the contribution? Since I'll have to record the video as well for the shout out, and everything is pre-planned. So will you be contributing or not? Psychology of Money is indeed very good, though I know. Argued with the book for some reason, but it was a good book. I still don't know why I had beef with that book for some reason. I would just argue with it. It was like a constant tea going on. Is it tea? I sound like a boomer using slangs. I'm not even gonna try at this point. I sound like an oldie if I use slangs a lot. Me and Psychology of Money were like arch nemesis at some point. It got a little better, but the book was interesting. I mean, it was good. Weird guys. Yeah, people are strange. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh, you're reading about 2008. Oh, yeah. That thing was a whole different ruckus. It didn't affect India that badly though, but I believe like in terms of that, like Western regions were like they were gone because the U.S. housing market was just like it was gone. It was sort of the Great Recession period, I believe. Real estate wasn't the only major thing there. That's true. All right. Himanshu, you can have a look. Here's a QR. If you scan it, the name will appear as Firoza Bhagat. That is my mother's name because it's a joint account between my mother and I. So she's the primary holder. Just let me know if it's scannable or not. All right, and let me know once you're done. The name will appear as Firoza Bhagat. Let me know if it's like visible or not. I can't see like on the camera, so all right. I'll be putting it down now. There are many factors. So if I say there are many factors regarding such, and I know exactly. There are many events as well. If I refer to the 2008, like the Great Recession period, if I talk about it, many factors were there. There are many issues as well besides real estate. But I don't know exactly. My brain is too empty to be going into it at the moment. Let me drink some water. Hold on. Yeah. I've heard about it. Main thing was like the housing bubble and the subprime mortgages. Wasn't also like the thing that they bundled it like I don't know, they bundled it into like mortgage backed securities. Like they were bundled into that and that was like MBS or something. And they sold it to investors, which is like such financial instruments. Hold on. Yes, Games Wander 9. You're correct about it. You're correct, yes. Games Wander. No, Ashish, I've not read that book, by the way. I'm not. I know there was something related with like the thing that the practices they would do, it would be very predatory and that spread like a very huge risk to like the financial systems. I don't know, it was a mess. Trust was gone. That led to like the collapse almost. Not almost, it led to a horrible collapse actually. I don't know why I'm saying almost. You two can talk about it, Ashish and Ira. You guys can like continue on. By the way, Himanshu, have you did you use the QR code? Did you scan it through there and try to pay? If I tell you, Himanshu, you can pay from the QR code itself. Use a scanner. Do you want me to show the QR once again so you can scan it and then you can pay it through there? If I tell you, Himanshu, I have one more QR. It's of my cousins. I'll just show you the QR. You can try scanning the other QR. Do you want me to show it at the moment? Okay, just give me a moment. I hope it's visible. Just you can scan it. Let me know if it's blurry or not. Turn off the. There we go. I hope it's visible, right? Let me know once you're done scanning. Just give me a moment. I hope it's scannable. All right. Actually, I was trying to see the screen also because I was worried like it will not be in the screen. I tried to. Usually, I usually just use the QR only, so that's why. And let me know, Himanshu, if it works or not. All right. It's my cousin's QR. Yes, you're correct. Yes. I was actually trying to hope that it was there because my phone can like make it very blurry for some reason. So I was trying to focus. Yeah, if I talk about the street dogs, they get anti-rabies vaccination every year, and I pay for the vaccination from my own pocket expense. So you're correct. They're vaccinated. Don't worry. Don't worry. The dogs are vaccinated. They get vaccination every year from my own pocket expense. Alongside, I also, as a precaution, I take vaccinations as well. Anti-rabies vaccination. I also get vaccinated every year for it. So don't worry. I do take care of it. I take all the precautions necessary. Don't have to worry about it, Ashish. I thought like you and Ira would be having a discourse on the recession era, but apparently not. Maybe not. Hello, T Animation. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? No, Ira is there. She's in the background. Where are you from in West Bengal? Which city and what year are you in? What is your name as well? Ira is there in the chat, but she's like in the background. I guess she's doing some work. She's a little busy, a little occupied today. So, oh, which city are you from in West Bengal? Like which district or something? Do tell. And tell me your name as well. No, I was just like wondering if like I was just wondering if okay, yes, I did check it out. I did check it out. And hold on, just give me a moment, guys. I was actually like, wait, let me complete my sentence. Actually, Himanshi, I did get the payment. Thank you so much. I'll be noting down your name for the shout out. Just give me a moment. Guys, stop making fun of me, please. And Himanshi, thank you so much. The contribution will be going for their afternoon meal itself. And your shout out will be coming out most likely tomorrow at 5 p.m. So stay tuned for that. And thank you so much. I appreciate it. Of course, of course. And consider this as a space for you to like join in and talk about the things you like anything. You're more than welcome. And guys, I was talking about if I don't know what I said. Like, what was I even talking about? I don't know why I said if. And Himanshu, best time is to join is at like 9 p.m. because that's when all the corporate people come and we have a blast usually in the night lives. So you can join that time and there's often like jokes, puns going on. So just letting you know. I'm so sorry, Ira. I literally like I summoned you and I didn't say anything. I don't know why. I was just checking if you were there in the chat or not. Yeah. That's what I wanted to say. I just said if and I muted myself. Guys, it's gonna be a daily occurrence, by the way, from my side. I say things, and literally, I would just forget about it. Like I would just mute myself, and then I would forget, and then I would be confused all over again. It's a problem. And Himanshu, I guess you'll also have to see this at some point. I'll be mentioning something, and then I would get distracted, and then I would forget the point, and then again I would go back, and again the topic is gonna be all jumbled. So that's why. I'm very sorry though, Ira, for calling you back for no reason at all. I don't know why people have such a problem as well introducing themselves. Like, I literally just ask which state people are from, which city, and what do they do for a living, and people literally struggle to answer that. I don't know why. Oops, my dog is barking. Please ignore her. I have a Spitz mix at home, by the way. Her name is Kumi. She's very talkative. She randomly gets angry. So, what can I do? I'm a little zoned out at the moment, guys. I don't know what to say at this point. Like, what can we talk about possibly? Just give me a moment. Oh yeah, I know. Lots of liars nowadays. It's that one meme, right? I forgot where it's from. Jeez, I know the reference. I do. I know like most like references for memes. I don't know why. I don't know why there's like the memes nowadays. I can barely get it because I don't even think like there are memes anymore. It's like strange. Like it's just random things. I don't know why. Why am I meme hating at the moment? I don't know. I don't know why we're talking about memes either at this point. I have no idea. The way people come on here and lie, it's sometimes it's so strange. Why so? Why would have Socrates hated me? Do enlighten me at least. While ancient Greeks hate Socrates, so I don't know exactly. What would be the case? I don't know. I'm so brain dead at this point. Don't even give me references anymore. Wasn't he one of like those guys who didn't like democracy at all? Jeez. I would have hated him instead. I don't like rage baiters. That dude's a little annoying though. Now that I can see it. In ancient Greeks hate Socrates, and I do. I feel like that dude is weird. The public just hated him. I don't know why. I don't like rage baiters. They're annoying. They're annoying. Rage baiters? Why rage bait people when you can just rage bait yourself, which is what I do on a daily basis. Something is wrong with my eye. I swear to God. I blink and my eyesight gets like extremely blurry. Is that normal? I don't know exactly. I don't even think most of the things I go through is normal at this point. What do you think exactly? Is he? Hi Devesh, welcome. How are you doing? Make sure to like the live. Did you get like the? Did you get exact? Did you get like the what do I say? The price is here. I forgot. Yeah, of course. I believe India is truly democratic. I do believe that. It's a reference. Oh, is it a meme? I swear to God, if it's another meme, I'm gonna lose my mind. I swear to God, if it's another meme, I'm gonna lose my mind. It feels like it's a meme, but I don't know exactly. Hello Jayo, welcome to the live. Join after a long time. Make sure to like the live. By the way, how are you doing? Drawing the summit हो गए. That's good to know. Actually, Himanshu, I believe you deserve a shout out for the good deed. You deserve a shout out because people nowadays are very cruel to animals, and you were a helping hand in the good deed. So you deserve a shout out, my dear friend. You do deserve it. And like if I tell you you did a good deed, you deserve credit for it. You do deserve credit, and credit is not a bad thing. एंड वो पुराना ज़माना गया कि यू डू अ गुड डीड लाइक तुम अच्छा करो पर दिखाओ मत वो ज़माना गया if you're doing a good deed you deserve the credit because it's actually rare and I know you did it with a good heart but good hearted people also deserve the credit of course they do. So your shout out will be coming out nevertheless. And if you're worried about your name, don't worry. You're not the only Himanshu, right? There are many people named Himanshu. It's just your first name. So don't worry about it, okay, buddy? And congratulations, Devesh. Congratulations. That's very good. How are you feeling exactly? And Ira, like, that would be like nothing. You guys can just be active in the chat. And I feel like, don't worry about it. Be active in the chat, and we can have talks and healthy discussions. And that will do more than enough for me. Don't worry. Of course, you will be. And of course, Himanshu, you will be joining every time. You should, Musaili. If you get the time, do join the night live, like the one that is at 9 p.m. You should join. And I believe, I trust me, it's the best. Like the jokes we have at 9 p.m. It's another thing. Was an engineer in Earthling. I think I've heard about Earthling, but like I don't know exactly. Not familiar with it at all. बाद में मिलेगा. Oh, all right. No problem, Devesh. जब मिलेगा, you should definitely show it to us. Or show it to me in the email, probably. More yapping somewhat. I said it indirectly. I'm not gonna be more direct than that. Controversial topics. I know what topics you like, and unfortunately, I can also talk about them, but in the chat, we can't. The chat is so strict. What can I do? 20th August, good luck for that. Everyone wish Devish good luck for his exams. And I need to have water again. I don't know why, like, my throat is getting dry. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. till 10:30, and then I have like a 30 minutes break, and then again I come live at 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. It's very flexible. What can I say? But don't worry, you can drop by anytime, and trust me, it will be a blast. Because yesterday, that was my first time doing this sort of timing. And the conversation we had late at night, it was so funny. Like, I was dying from laughter. So, I believe you should definitely also join in. But that's up to you, though. Don't take the pressure too much. Good luck for your studies, by the way. And actually, everyone, good luck for your studies. 16 days left. Yes, I know. Thank you. I appreciate it. My birthday is nearing by and I'm not excited. With links to article. Oh my gosh. Debating against three people solo. That's scary. That's like three versus one. Did you win? You might get aura points if you won. And Himanshu, actually, I would like to ask you one thing. How long are your study sessions, by the way? Do you feel burnouts often or do you manage it somehow? Sorry, not 16. 17th of August. 17th. Got 16 days left. It's nearing by. And I'm scared. I don't know. Not scared exactly, but still. I'm looking forward to my birthday though, because I guess like maybe I can plan like a chaotic live or something on that day. That would be funny. That is a win, by the way, Ira. That is. You gave too much proof and like evidence that they couldn't even defend their argument, so they left. Devil's advocate, of course you will. You can, of course, you can do it for doggish. Actually, my birthday is like my doggish gang's birthday only, and they're gonna get a lot of what do I say, a lot of good meals that day, and I'll be talking with them, having a blast. I wish I could do like a live while feeding them, but unfortunately, the network outside like it lags because I just use like the Airtel Wi-Fi in my home. You're secretly on their side. Oh, so you're just pissing them off by being on the other side. Did it make you like think about your side that you were supporting, or because usually when I'm supporting something and I try to I try to defend it. Like, I don't know. I try to go against it. I get a little confused. I don't think I can do that. Oh, all right. Today you had to skip. Get well soon. How is your fever and cold today? Is it fine? That's a really long duration to be like studying exactly. So maybe it could be like a burnout, or maybe it could be like the fluctuations in the weather, probably. This weather changes, it's like it's very prone. Weather changes is like occurring every time. Could be the stress also. I don't know. It depends on like the immune system. So but it's okay. I hope that you are able to cover up like the remaining topics you couldn't do. I hope you are able to cover up with it and not feel the burden at least. Because sometimes when you're rushing to cover up things, like it just gets a lot. I feel like I'm saying a bunch of things but nothing at the same time. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's the weather. Indeed. In my case, I was a little unwell yesterday because my due to my lives before, like my old timings, I would have my dinner pretty late. And that caused like some sort of like weird feeling. So I was not well. So that's why there are new shift in my timings that I just explained. I'm so sorry by the way. I need to like fix the camera, like something's up with it. So while I'm fixing it, if you hear like any clanking sound or anything, I'm very sorry about it. Why are you guys saying hi in the chat? The weather, like, it changes so much nowadays. I don't even know why that's the case. This feels like a podcast. I don't know why. Because the camera is like, it's off and it's reminding me of those Discord calls. I don't know why. I sound weird, never mind. It's so strange talking with the camera off. And like there are too many topics, so I'm trying to like fix the camera and talk at the same time. Jeez. Oh, there we go. I guess it's fine now. It was like tilting weirdly. I was just trying to fix the connector, and then while fixing the connector, the camera tilted, and it was not like it was not adjusting at all. So I was trying to fix it. Very very sorry. Okay, no problem. Bye bye. Take care, Devish. Bye. I yapped for such a long time. Jeez. Your friends are here. Oh, that's good to know. Well, bye bye, Ira. Take care as well. Bye. Take care. Oops. Bye bye. Bye bye. Enjoy the hangout, I guess. I mean, enjoy the hangout or the study session. I don't know what exactly, but bye bye. In the meantime, Himanshu and I can talk, I believe. In the meantime, we can talk about that. Talk about the weather. I don't know. I don't know what we can talk about. There are many things. I feel like our interests are similar in terms of editing apps and stuff, so we can talk about that. We can, but my knowledge is pretty basic compared to yours. So, oh yeah, that is true. That is good. Actually, I feel like studying in the libraries also it gives you. Just give me a moment. My throat is paining. I don't know why. I wanted to say that if you're studying in libraries for some reason, it's like you see other people studying and you're surrounded by books, you're surrounded by people who are focusing on like a task. You get like a sort of motivation, that's true. And that's like strictly linked to psychology. I read about it in Atomic Habits at some point, but I don't remember the chapter at all. I read it when I was in ninth grade, so on filmmaking and editing. I can as well, but I would probably zone out after some time because my concepts are pretty limited compared to yours. Hello, Praveen. Welcome to the live. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? The ambience. Do you like to listen to like white noise usually when you're studying? I remember when I used to keep up with like very huge chunks of like chapters in physics because I completed my 12th this year only, like PCM. So when I would be studying physics, it would be like very huge chunks of chapters and derivations to keep up with. So I would just listen to like brown noise. That would remind me of like airport for some reason. So I would just like that sound and I would just study with it on. But sometimes I would just like not listen to anything at all. But it's a lot better than studying in a library. It's a lot better than studying in a closed room because I would just close everything and I actually that's not good. It caused me to have a horrible burnout once and like I didn't feel like studying anything. Pravin, where are you from in Rajasthan and what do you do for a living? I just don't like the concept of burnouts, but like you can avoid them if you enjoy the work and you don't overburden yourself. In my case, I studied for like 8 hours straight, which is not good actually. My brain did not get a break. I don't know what to do about like the monotonous thing because like I don't know, like I guess variety is a huge part. In terms of monotonous, when you said monotonous, that reminded me of my voice. I don't know why. I feel like the way I speak is very monotonous for some reason. Could be just me, but I don't know exactly. I have this huge problem with my resting face. I don't know why. Many people think that I'm very serious when I'm not saying anything. And how can I explain to them that my resting face is like this only? I don't know what to do with it. So unfortunate. I'm very good with like a poker face though, so that's good. Treating yourself is very necessary. I tried to treat myself once. My most of my thing is like I do lives for a very long time, like nearly 9 hours. So I tried to somewhat treat myself with like a gaming session. It did not end well actually. That did not end well because my eye strain was so horrible that my eyes were very dry. And I got sick the next day. So it's not good exactly for me. I guess if you treat yourself like with food or something, that's fine. Imagine studying and treating yourself with a novel. That's like similarly my case, but with like screen time stuff. Am I a foodie? I guess so. Not much of one anymore because I'm sick. And when you're sick, you can't taste anything. It's just bland, no matter what. There are two types of burnouts, so I feel like the first burnout is that when first one is intentional burnout that you know that it's gonna happen. Let me explain myself. Because when I'm about to burn out, I have that weird feeling that like I don't want to do anything, and no matter how much I focus on something, it's not gonna work out. But I like so that's when I know like I'm not gonna be able to do anything today. Secondly, if I mention the unintentional burnout is when you think you're doing well and you get a boost of energy actually, and this is such a scam. You get a boost of energy before like exactly like getting a burnout, and you think that you have hit like your peak like flow state, and then suddenly the next day it just tanks down. Feels like it. Hello, Sarvesh, where are you from and what do you do for a living? Sarveshwar, I mean. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm very sorry about it. You live so you can eat food. What is like basically what is life without food, right? In my home too, like if I tell you, I'll for more background information. My mother's Farsi, father's Punjabi, and actually I've been staying in Darjeeling for 4 years, and I've been staying in Darjeeling for 4 years. That's mainly for my ninth to 12th school years. And my place of birth is Delhi. So in our home, we have like Punjabi cuisine, Bengali cuisine. We have Maharashtrian. Sometimes we have Darjeeling ka khana as well. And we also have like South Indian, typical North Indian khana as well. So it's like so much variety, you know. It's so nice. But the thing is, I'm sick. So, mujhe, like, you know what I had yesterday? Basic plain khichdi. It felt so painful, like literally. Because I'm so used to having like mirchi ka achar and parathe, ghee, so many things. And I just had khichdi yesterday. And today I also like will be having plain food. But my absolute favorite thing that I like is like rajma chawal. And I also like to have many other things are there actually. I'll let you continue first and I'll say. Sarveshwar, I'm not from Sri Lanka, I'm from India. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? You introduce yourself first. Like there's so many things, so I don't know. I've watched like series. I've not watched any. My favorite Hollywood movie would be like Pursuit of Happiness. That's a very good movie. I watched it, nearly cried 3 times. It was a good movie. And in terms of like Bollywood movies, the latest one I watched was like Thunder 2. I watched 1 and 2. So that's my favorite because I guess the cinematography and just the way just the way it was played out on the screen, the angles and the music, all of it felt very refreshing and new. So it's one of my favorites. Usually, in terms of Bollywood, if I mention, yeah, genre, I would like to mention in Bollywood, I usually like to watch movies that are more based on like I would like to mention that I'm more into movies that are based on real life events or nationalist movies. I like those mainly, whereas in Hollywood, not kept up with much at all. Like I guess it's been a very long time. I used to watch animated movies before, but I don't watch much anymore because it occupies a very large chunk of my day. So unfortunately, can't watch a movie at the moment, but soon maybe I'll think about it. What about you? I'm not exactly like since I was in my teens, I was not like an OTT person at all, unfortunately. So missed out on a good chunk of movies and series. I guess the series that I watched actually no. I've watched The Office, the American version, Friends I've watched. I've watched The Modern Family, Young Sheldon, um, Mythbusters, Ghostbusters was a thing before, and there's so many actually. But like I don't remember the names. They used to come on Comedy Central, so I would just watch it. SAE. I guess those can be counted, but besides that, like I don't know. Can't recall it from the top of my head. But if you bring it up, most likely I'll know. Most likely I will say that I know the name of the movie, I've heard about it, or second level is I would say that I know about the plot. Third level would be I watched it. I mean, not having OTT did affect like everything in my case because so many people have watched Stranger Things. Can you imagine? I'm the only people who have not. I've not watched it. Oh my god! Please, God, that reference! I swear to God, I love season one. I love season one so much. There's so many memes of the friends, of friends. I mean, didn't like Jennifer as in like Rachel Green? Didn't she wear like a kurta in one of the episodes? I remember she wore like a kurta like 3 times, I believe. And I believe like first season Chandler, his hair was so magnificent. My God, that dude was fine. But like after second, third, I don't know what happened to the styling. It's so sad. I did watch it though. I do get a few references, but like once again, I swear I'm not lying. I'm just a very slow person in terms of getting references. I'm very slow in those. What movies do you like exactly? Like Himanshu, what movies do you like? Usually like I used to be a big fan of like comedy before, but I don't know, I don't like it anymore. It's not nice. I do want to watch like Emergency at some point. I've been wanting to watch it. It's on Netflix, but I keep postponing it because I'm not being able to get the time. I can't exactly arrange my time accordingly, so it's sad. But I feel like people overlook Joey as well, like a lot. Joey is not even he's not even that bad. It's pretty cool as well. Hello Prince, where are you from and what do you do for a living? The messages came so slowly, oh my god. Like they came all at once for me. I don't know why. Friends is actually like it's nostalgia, I feel like, in my case. Like watching documentaries. Were you a fan of true crime before? I feel like you might have watched true crime at some point. I feel like it. I see exactly like I would listen to true crime a lot before, like documentary based recordings of it, but at some point that started giving me very bad anxiety. So I stopped. I don't know exactly. It was like a lockdown thing. Usually when I'm eating my food nowadays, so I just keep on Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma. I keep that on and I have my food. But just like the old episodes. Besides that, I don't really focus on TV that much when I'm eating my food because the food tastes so bland nowadays due to feeling sick. Crime dramas, I'm a little scared of them. I'm weak hearted. I can't watch those things at all. I don't know why my throat is also paining a little bit. I don't know. Something's up. Do you know Impractical Jokers, by the way? I don't know if you know them, Himanshu, but like on Comedy Central before, like before Friends, I believe, just before Friends would be aired for like the time being, Impractical Jokers would be there, and like I loved watching them. I don't know why. It's like a group of like four guys, like four buddies, and how they get each other into ridiculous situations. It's so funny, and I remember Wipeout as well. Wipeout was also there, and it was one of my favorite shows as a kid. It's not a pretty old thing. I'm talking like all the way back in 2015, 16. So it's like, it's a pretty old thing. The food tastes so bland, that is true. I zone out. I zone out while looking at the plate. I don't know why. If I'm not watching anything, I zone out looking at the plate. But sometimes if I'm watching something and I'm very focused, I forget about the food. No, nowhere in between. It's like either of those. If I'm lucky on that day, I hit a flu state of me just looking at the TV and finishing my food up. I've not watched that. Oh, you should. You should. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty funny show, I feel like. You should probably. And I don't know exactly. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to use my brain, you see, but like you can clearly see the effect that medication has on me. I've taken medication, so it's making me feel very weird. I need my evening chai so I will feel a little better about my energy levels because this is not helping me at all. They really do, like like I don't know exactly. I The thing is that I'm very observant. I don't know exactly, but Himanshu, I feel like you're the right person. I can tell this about like to you, right? I watch shows, and usually they air like old episodes and they air new episodes. And I get so indulged in analyzing the color grading alongside how it affects the shows and what it is about, and how that affects the audiences and how nostalgia works in branding and advertising. I get so much focused on those things that I like forget about my food. And my food just gets cold, and I've gotten scolded so many times from my mom due to that. But I don't know why. Like whenever I would see an advertisement, I would like analyze. I would start analyzing consumer psychology and how it works. And I remember when like India's when I guess IPL was also going on that time. That time, ChatGPT had ads coming up like repeatedly about like their, of course, like the app, right? ChatGPT app, and it would be coming up repeatedly. And for some reason, I would just stare at the screen and I would think like, why have they made it in such a way that you immediately just start thinking about old things, like the angles and the things that they were recording, and the music as well. It's it's such a master stroke from their side. Hello, Prashar. Welcome to the live. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? RO ad, yeah, the RO ad. Oh my god. Literally, that RO ad basically of like Gemini. I love Gemini's ads. I don't know why. The song that they have, that Baat Panjai Wala Gana was there. No, it's like the way it's like you just feel like desiness coming through the screen, and will be like Purane wali authentic desiness. And I feel like that's how they grasp like the consumers. It's insane. And the color grading, like, I don't know. Do I know how to color grade stuff? Nah, I don't. Do I know what specific color gradings could mean? Yeah. Do I know it as good as you? I do not. I do not, unfortunately. It's just like a mixed sort of thing. These things I've learned on my own, so they're not going to be perfect. It connects you more. That is true. Have you kept like track of Flipkart's ads as well? In between, they were using a lot of like niche meme references. Is it to basically connect with the new generations? I feel like it. I feel like Flipkart is also shifting towards that. But for some reason, I get the ick that Mesho isn't Mesho. Mesho keeps using AI in their ads. I don't really like the fact you can like exactly like tell that it's just generated. That's a little odd. I know that's gonna harm their branding at some point because it looks really off in my case. Similarly, Maggie also had like a AI clip in its ad, which was very odd. It gave off like a very weird message as well. I don't know. The themes matter a lot. Usually for like adverbs, themes also matter a lot. I don't know why I'm yapping about it. I hope you're not feeling bored, right? About me going on a very long tangent on these things. You haven't watched that? Oh, I watched like I guess like I stay in front of the TV for a very long time. Maybe that could be the case. I don't know. What can we talk about? What else? You're not bored, not at all. That's good to know. I'm a little like sleepy for some reason because usually I need like a kick of caffeine at this time, which I'm not getting, and I had to wait for my chai. So I'm feeling a little sleepy due to that. Do you drink like caffeine? Like, do you drink coffee or anything? I don't drink cold drinks at all. I only drink chai and coffee. Sometimes that too I drink water. Those are my three like beverages. I don't drink juice because juice is mainly sugar. It's not even fruit pulp. It's all processed. Secondly, I don't drink cold drinks because it feels like someone is stabbing my throat. I don't want it. It feels like needles. You don't watch TV. Oh, I watch it sometimes, but not often. Hello, Ashwin. Where are you from? And what do you do for a living? Black coffee, isn't it too bitter for you? Is it like a lot, or is it just like one sip of black coffee? Dude, it's a lot. Oh yeah, sugar does make you feel sleepy. Natural sugar also, like fruits also make you sleepy or like anything. I don't know. Because I had like an apple for breakfast. I was so sleepy after that. I don't know. I was about to say something important, but I forgot. Usually, I feel like sugar and carbs also make you very sleepy. Usually, having like for some reason, I always have chawal like rice for like lunch, and it makes me so sleepy. My goodness, like I feel my eyes physically closing after having my meal. I didn't have my nap today, so I feel like that's making me more sleepier than usual. Could be. And we can talk about cartoons. Yeah, we can talk about that as well. I don't know. I don't know if you want to talk about that, but I don't know why I'm talking about cartoons. I remember like that Augie and Cockroaches episode of Augie just having like a sip of like black tea, and he was like a drill. He was doing like every single work. I don't know why. I don't know if you get the reference or not, but I'm not sure. Are you sure where are you from, and what do you do for a living? Sugar makes you sleepy. Okay. If I have black coffee, I don't think I'll be functioning well at all. I don't do well on coffees. I don't know why. Because I remember I had like a relatively strong coffee, not a black coffee, but it was stronger than usual, and that made me very sleepy for some reason. I don't know why. I thought I would get a kick of dopamine and I would be doing my work pretty quickly, but for some reason it was just exhaustion. And one problem is if I have coffee right now, I will feel sleepy, but I'll feel extremely energetic at like 2 a.m. in the morning. I don't know why. It kicks in fairly late in my case. Ansh, where are you from and what do you do for a living? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Come on, it's see the thing is that I'm so sorry if I'm slightly low on energy today. I'm very sorry about it, but talking to you as well, it feels nice. And usually, I'll say you're more than welcome to join any time in the live because we talk about such topics always. And I believe like it will make your day feel better as well. And we do have a good laugh once in a while. The night lives are always like they're the best. They're the best out of like throughout the day. And if I would like to mention, literally, I feel like talking to you as well, like being able to talk to someone about editing and like just adverbs and all. It is also a good way for me to talk with you guys and maybe like get some things out because I don't know why. Whenever I would mention these topics to someone else, like it would be like I would be judged. But on here with a lot of my buddies also who join later on, I get to have a space. And the main thing is that this is also the main thing. On the lives, mainly, this is a place for healthy discussion to talk to everyone and, just have a space on the internet where it is like a hangout and it's a join. I'm so sorry, I got like my chai. Well, if I wanted to mention that, I want it to be like a hangout, sort of like just everyone talking from all different age groups and being able to converse. So it's pretty rare nowadays, I feel like. So I'm glad that the live is giving that sort of vibe at least. Like just talking with like buddies, that sort of thing. And I feel like you're also pretty good. I'm glad that you joined and we can like actually have a conversation on something. It's pretty rare nowadays. Oh no, it's okay. Don't worry. You can come on here. You can be as open to people as usual. And trust me, my buddies that join often, they're very friendly. They're very welcoming, and they will make sure that you have a good laugh before you leave. At least that is what I can guarantee. And if I tell you, you can, of course, regarding the notes and stuff, you can definitely contact me on Instagram for it. I don't mind it at all because that would also help me a plenty and. We can also have a decent conversation on there. Feels like a call, yeah, it does somewhat, but like you're just typing and I'm the one talking a lot. Feels like it. Feels like an FT. I'm not even FaceTime someone in such a long time. This feels like a FaceTime. Well, I did get my chai though. It's steaming hot, but this cup is also a very regular appearance on my life. Like it's like a very regular guest. You'll see me holding this cup every evening. So I don't know why I'm mentioning this point. It's so irrelevant. So I don't know exactly. I don't use Snapchat and stuff, but like it's fine. Don't worry. You can, of course. I'll be more than happy. That might help me in my first semester. Who knows? First class, maybe. But at the moment, I'm doing my best to keep up with like current affairs, global affairs, everything. Trying to keep my knowledge expanded in most things, so that I can have like a leverage, some sort of when I'll be joining soon. And I would like to mention as well, have you tried learning like languages, like different languages? I tried my hand at French like last year. Like I would just like do classes on Saturdays and Sundays. That too, my teacher would take a lot of like gaps. So I'm like somewhat semi fluent in it, not that good. Hello Shishant, where are you from and what do you do for a living? Oh, all right. Well, that's good though. I don't know if we have that or not, but I'm trying to learn I'm trying to learn French first, and then like I've heard like Spanish is like the cousin of French. Like they have very similar grammar structure, so I might grasp onto that. Then I might learn Russian next, and then maybe German, maybe, or maybe Japanese. I don't know. I want to use languages that are very commonly used throughout the world. I feel like if it gives me some sort of leverage, I would be fine. But learning languages, it's like, I don't know why, it's a little tough. Because in French, like, I just know like basic introductory stuff. I can hold a very basic conversation. Like, I can speak at the level of like a third grade student, I think, like a third grader or like a second grader. That's how I would like to say like my fluency is at. It's not that good though. Because I do make a lot of mistakes often. I tried to learn German at some point, But the only sentences I'm left with, the only sentence that I'm left with in my head is Guten Tag. That's the only thing I remember genuinely. I'm not even joking. I tried to learn it in sixth grade. It just did a class for like just did a class one day, and I realized it's not for me, and then I gave up. Class isn't just like a YouTube class, nothing much. It was free. That's what I'm mentioning. But I don't know. Most people say that they usually learn from Duolingo. Why even learn Duolingo? And it's so much. Duolingo, like people usually use Duolingo for like learning, but I don't like Duolingo. I feel like it's very formal textbook like language. I want to speak like a native. So for that I feel like YouTube is the best. Spanish, yeah. Spanish is somewhat it is relatively similar, but like English and Spanish, I guess Spanish and English, they have very different like grammar structure. The thing that made my head spin was French mainly. Because like what do you mean everything is gendered? People have a problem with the gendering of the things, but I feel like the real thing occurs when everyone has different like pronouns for some reason. Like pronouns as in pronouns are common, but there's so many different ways to refer to people. You gotta look at their age, you gotta look where they're from, you gotta also see like I don't know, like are they in a crowd? You gotta also see if the people in the group are majority of them are older or younger. Like it's I don't know. It is similar, yeah. Spanish is important though. Espanol is definitely important. I had a lot of pen pals from who spoke French and Spanish. So I wanted to go into that, but I don't know. I guess I gotta learn better. And do tell, shoot it out. Tell me the session. If it helps me, then sure. Which it most likely will. Because I find it very tough to learn languages sometimes. Linguistics are a little complicated. I feel like it gets better if you consume the media of that language a lot and you talk in it regularly. But I don't have people to converse with, so I guess I'll have to just talk to myself or like talk to the wall. I don't know exactly. Oh no, I'm on Instagram. I'm on Instagram. I am on Instagram. Actually, don't worry. Like if I say like I am on Instagram mainly, that's for the street dogs, and I mainly post about them. It is there. You can have a look at the channel description. Secondly, yeah, it does. It does give like more exposure. I do know. I've been considering the second option as well, but I don't get the time. I do write blogs though. I mean, if I tell you I do write blogs, and at some point I was very active in the Nationalist Collective Forum of Republic Bharat. They had it going on during Operation Sindoor. I was a very active blog writer, and I used to have like a website of my own. But like, it's very hard to maintain it at the moment. But yeah, that's true. Oh, when I'm in college. Oh, okay. Yeah, like somewhat have like a separate page for it. Yeah, that is true. That will help a lot, definitely. I'm gonna keep that in mind. So hopefully I remember. I'll try my best to keep it in my head till October. Because I guess my classes are gonna start in the first week of November. Like after the puja holidays and everything. Dude, this like OSM thing, they made them shift their like everything like so late for some reason. It's a lot. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but welcome to the live. How are you doing? Where are you from? And what is your name as well? What do you do for a living? People who think OSM is a means of saving cost and time, like they have been to nothing at this point. The way, because all I remember is like there was such a mess. It was such a mess, honestly. Yeah, yeah, I get it. Don't worry, I do get the point. I do get the point exactly. Many of them, like they do have like a sort of like a platform where they discuss about such things. I'm considering it, but maybe I'll do it once. Maybe once, like my year might start. Yeah. Well, but honestly, if I tell you Himanshu, like I feel like it would be a lot of work regarding that because it's a lot of effort, it's a lot of time. And mainly, if I tell you Instagram and YouTube, like content creation is a matter of luck alongside your content. And mainly, my main focus at the moment is only street dogs because I'm aiming to grow the channel and grow it so that I can build a shelter for them before I move out towards Noida for my studies. I'm aiming to do that and fund their feeding and feed them 3 times a day. Hello, Ansh. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Introduce yourself. Hello, Ismail. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? No, I'm from India, but you tell me where you're from, like which state or city, and what do you do for a living? Oh, your cousin's friend had a Labrador cheddar. Wait, what is the color? Like what color lab? I also had a Labrador before. When I was in Hyderabad, I guess when I was in Hyderabad, we had like a Labrador. His name was Miko. He was like a blonde Labrador. He was the best. Such a cute little guy he was. I he was like he was like my childhood best friends. I really loved him. But unfortunately he had passed away due to old age like few years back. And now I have a companion. Her name is like Kumi. She's a Spitz mix. She's like a smaller breed, but like little fluffy. She's so like talkative. She barks a lot. I don't know why. You might hear her barking time to time in her live also. How old was Cheddar, by the way? How old is she? Like, I don't know. I like usually like I feel like Labradors are so adorable. They're so cute. Labradors are like they are the type of breed that like eat anything. I don't know why. They're such big foodies. They're like gentle giants also. I love them, man. I love German Shepherds also. They're like very cute. I don't know about other breeds though. I mean, like, if the dog is cute, if the dog is friendly, I'll be fine. Oh my god, like, they really, their company, it's so, like, it means a lot. And usually they have such a wholesome energy towards them. I don't know. Labradors are the most adorable. I don't care, honestly. Like, Labradors, like any golden, brown, or black. I've not seen like a brown Labrador though. I guess I've seen like a black Labrador. Brown Labradors I've not seen up close. She's now 4 years old. Oh, she was like a puppy that time, I guess. Then she's just now, I guess, in adulthood. Usually, I guess like they're like adolescents when they're 1 or 2. I'm not sure. They're such menaces when they're like 1 years old. I don't know why. They become very like silly at the age of 1 and 2. My goodness, they're like sharks. That's what I remember. They would just bite anything and anyone. So there are two. There are two viewers. I guess. I don't know. I don't know, could be a glitch from your end. It's showing two for me, but it's fine. It's comfortable anyway. No, they're straight windies also. It's not a special one. There are many shades for Bindis mainly. Oh my god, yeah, that is the case. Labradors have this tendency, even Cumi, despite being like a Spitz Papillon mix. I swear to God, she would just sit and she would make the weirdest sounds until you notice her, and then she starts climbing you at some point. She starts jumping. I don't know why. They have this tendency. They always do this. I don't know why. You should have named her Tornado, like a Cheddar Tornado. It's a cool name. Or Tornado Cheddar. I guess Tornado Cheddar sounds better. Cheddar sounds better. That's weird. It reminded me of that cheddar soup. I don't know why. It reminded me of that broccoli cheddar soup. Yeah, that sound, yeah. But my like Kumi makes very weird, like it's like she harmonizes at some point and she vocalizes it. They're so weird. If you don't notice it, they start barking weirdly. I don't know why they do that. For some reason, Kumi has a habit that if we come home, she's very happy and she gets very like happy for some reason. But unlike other dogs that like just lick you or they're very happy, she has a habit of biting the toes of the people. I don't know why she does that. I still don't know why it's like a habit she has since she's like a puppy. I don't know. Cheddar cheese. Are you team Parmesan or team cheddar? I don't know exactly. I don't know much about cheeses. Just any cheese that will do. If the cheese is good, I don't mind. I don't know about what cheese that I prefer. Mozzarella? Mozzarella, most people prefer it. I don't know. Gaurav, first you tell me where are you from and what do you do for a living? They like literally Kumi would bite my toe, and then if you tell her that it hurts, and you just like show any reaction, she will just start twisting weirdly. I don't know why. They're so strange. Oh my goodness! And talking about this, the street dogs are worse because when I usually take like a mat with myself to like give them food in. If they see me with the mat, it's game over. They're gonna jump all over me. They're gonna get happy. They start speaking as well. Like they use weird vocalizations. And when I put the mat down, they sit on the mat and they start playing. I don't know why. They start pushing themselves on me, and then I also at some point I also feel like I'm gonna fall. They're way too happy, honestly. And like you can see from one of my videos, there's this one dog. Her name is Talu. She literally moves her tail like a helicopter, and every time I call her helicopter, she's so happy for some reason. Strange. They're so strange, honestly. But like I love them equally. They're very cute. You're so glad you opened your. Yeah, I'm glad as well. I found a new buddy to talk to, so yeah, it feels like they want to tell me something. And like, when I'm giving them food, they will look at me while I'm mixing the food on the spot. And like I would always ask them what do they want to say, and they would just be like wagging their tails, looking at me, and sometimes they would just start biting each other out of happiness. I don't know why. I get worried that they're gonna end up in a fight one day. Ghumne chale is like a thing. Ghumne chale is like a phrase that every dog, if they hear it, they're gonna start jumping around. You know what we would do at some point, like due to my examinations, like often I would have to travel with my dog in the car. So what I would do is that if you say something about Ghumne chale, she would think that you have to go in the car. Like we are going for a trip in the car. You would see her waiting for you to take the suitcase. Like seriously. Like I don't know. She would the moment she sees you near a suitcase, she'll think that she has to go on a road trip. I wish I would explain it to her what to do. अब तो देना ही पड़ेगा. I don't exactly like tease my I don't tease Qme with treats. Unfortunately, it feels bad, you know. So they how to date here, and especially street dogs. Also, if I tell them, if I like call them with the bucket, even after eating so much, they come and like they start like they try to steal the bowl from the bucket. Can you imagine that? They're so mischievous. Oh, if I tell you actually, like my father, he's working with the government. So usually he's out throughout the day. He's not usually home. I only get to see him like when I'm about to like when I wake up in the morning. Yeah, I only see him that time. So my dad's working with the government. Besides that, I can't say much because it's under like protocol, so I can't say much. And my mother's a housewife, so she's usually at home, keeping me company with QE. Due to my dad also, I've had to do like a lot of transfers. I had to move so much. I've done my schooling like from so many places. I've done like my, I've done my like beginning school years like Cambridge ICSE, like Cambridge India, ICSE. Like I've done it, and then my like fifth to eighth grade, I've done it under ICSE, and then 9 to 12 is CBSE. Confusing stuff, honestly. So it's like, you know, a lot of shifts. Surprisingly, I thought that would give me an advantage to know a lot of languages. Turns out I only know the common ones, that is Hindi and English. So plain, so unfortunate from my side. Plus, usually, like if I tell you my permanent residence is in Benolim, it's in Benolim, Goa. Like my maternal and paternal home is there directly, like ancestral home, yeah. So I've had a fair share of visits to like Goa mainly. I visited there so many times, and each time it's the best. Yes, I don't know. I ran out of things to say. I yapped. I've never yapped for such a long time, so I don't know exactly. Yeah, it's like a face tracking thing. By the way, Yash, where are you from and what do you do for a living? We can talk about what can we talk about? I'm like literally thinking, honestly, Himanshu, but like I'm so God, I can't think of anything. I've never been to Goa. Oh, it ends up we end up going to Himachal. Yeah, actually, Himachal is pretty close to Noida, so I can understand that. I've never been to Himachal though at all. Himachal and Uttarakhand, pretty far from here. That's why. Hello, Shatad. Welcome to the live. By the way, if I tell you what we're doing on the live, We just chat on here, have a healthy discussion. If you'd like to know more about what my lives are about, or familiarize yourself a little bit, have a look at the channel description. You can check it out. You can read through it, and then you can come back and we can have a talk. And you can introduce yourself. We're from Kolkata. Same at BCom. Okay, what year are you in BCom exactly? If I mention, I'm not Bengali actually. If I tell you that I'm not Bengali, but I can say I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal. I'm a student of mass communication. My first year begins in October itself. After the 4 year course, I'll be joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. Yash, by the way, what year are you in for your BCom? And CMA, enjoying it, enjoying the course so far? I don't know exactly. My patience level, I don't think I have good patience level, I feel like, but thank you, I appreciate it. I mean, how was Himachal? Where did you guys go in Himachal? Like, favorite spot in Himachal, you could say, though I've not went, so like I don't know, maybe I can get some ideas from my bucket list. That keeps increasing. My bucket list keeps getting bigger for some reason as the time goes, and it's not lessening anytime soon. And Yash, make sure to like the live and subscribe to the channel as well. It will help you grow. Hello, Atsu. First, you tell me where you're from and what you do for a living. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You're too kind, man. But honestly, the way you also like, I feel like it's always good to have a decent, healthy conversation. And I honestly, if I say I do enjoy talking to you as well. Being able to talk about like the things I like, which is mainly like, editing is also involved in it, and just talking about a variety of things and being able to switch topics so comfortably, it tells me that you are very like what do I say, optimistic, positive person. Like your vibes are very good, and you're truly a very welcoming person. Atsu, could you specify self-employed? Where are you from? Related to the same industry, same-ish somewhat. I mean, it's like yin and yang, I guess. Like it's the same thing, but like slightly different, I believe. Because I guess you're more like in the technical side of it. I'm more on the other side, so. Oh, well, Yash, if I tell you, like, my parents are like, my mother is Farsi, father's Punjabi. I'm mixed. My place of birth was Delhi. I've been staying in Darjeeling for 4 years. So Yash, tell me about your course exactly. Do you enjoy your course, and what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? And make sure to subscribe as well. Like the live. Little bit complicated to be explaining, right? I mean, no Hindi and English, like the languages. If I tell you, oh, okay. Shut it through some way. I must be pronouncing your name extremely wrong. But let me tell you, if you want to know what my lives are about, have a look at the channel description, read through it, and then you can come back. Because like it mentions what my lives are about, what are the timings, what we talk about, alongside channel information and what the aim is. Yeah, it's good. You're good actually. Don't worry. You're doing just fine. Come on. I feel like an optimistic, like positive outlook is all you need, and the confidence just comes from within. That's what I believe. I feel like that's the main thing. So we don't gotta worry about it. Chill out. You'll be fine. You'll be okay. Oh my god, my tea got cold. Too much yapping, unfortunately. Because let me tell you, at some point, like I was always very talkative as a child, and I was very much interested in spelling bees and stuff. But when lockdown came, naturally it restricted like socializing a lot. So after the lockdown was like lifted, I realized I had horrible stage fright, and I realized that my outlook became a little pessimistic regarding things. due to being on the internet for a very long time. No one had a good sleep schedule even during the lockdown period. And the only modes of communication was like through Zoom with your teachers and stuff. So I developed like stage fright. And basically, I feel like if you're scared of anything, once you get out of the comfort zone and you truly achieve it, you'll be fine. Once you achieve it, you'll truly be fine. And I just tried my hand at anchoring when I finally entered ninth grade, and it did wonders. It opened me up more, and I became more confident. So take it as it is. I was trying to fix something. Hold on. Oh, okay. You got a complicated history like me then. Usually to simplify things, I just say I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal. That somewhat cuts the very long Ramayana to a smaller one, I feel like just a sentence in my case. Well, yeah, that's interesting, exactly. My ancestral, like if I talk about my ancestors, I don't know. My all I know is my ancestral home, like my maternal and paternal home, it's in Goa. It's based in Goa, like Benolim. That's all I know. I don't know. I've transferred so much throughout India. I've done my schooling from so many places. At this point, it's so confusing. Pretty hard to explain things. God, I don't know why. Like I'm talking with you guys, and my throat just closes up on its own. I don't know. It's strange. But what I'm trying to say, Manchu, is like as like if obstacles come, if you are able to overcome them and temporarily get out of your comfort zone, it helps a lot, honestly. Hi Nilesh, where are you from? What do you do for a living? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And Shata Drew, what is your good name and what do you do for a living? Where are you from? Introduce yourself since you're new here. You gotta introduce yourself. Oh no, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Maybe it could be reading a lot of books. I don't know. I was a bookworm. Maybe it could be due to that. But honestly, I was into pen paling at some point. I was very much into pen paling, and that allowed me to talk to people from all over the world of different age groups as well. So maybe that could also contribute to it. No idea, honestly. But a big thanks, like all the credit goes to my parents, my mother and father both of them, for guiding me beautifully and making me turn out to be who I am today. Like that is what their guidance is truly that's like the main thing. Their guidance and them being extremely good role models that I could also look up to. I believe there are many people, but like I don't know. I guess I could be in denial. No idea. Maybe it could be the books I read. I was very much into podcasts also at some point, so maybe it could be that. I was very much into podcasts at some point, and my father would always recommend books for me to read. So I guess he also has a very huge helping hand. Though he's not present most of the time in the home because he's extremely very busy. Like if I tell you, so busy to the point that like he barely gets any sleep, just like 3 hours. I feel like very busy man, but I feel like he has a huge helping hand in who I am at the moment and my basically the way I think everything. I don't know, honestly. My parents, like, they trust me to the fullest as well. So it's like, there's a lot of transparency in my home. Usually, if I'll tell you, like, if I keep my, like, desktop, my phone open and I leave the room and I go, my mom will not check anything. She'll not be checking anything at all. And if I ask her why you're not checking anything, my mother would say she trusts me completely. So it's like transparency is also very important, and I believe that they can be slightly strict sometimes. So that's for my own good, but they're very very good, and I'm always grateful for such support as well. I'm very grateful for that. I don't have any siblings, only child by the way. Oh, all right. You're from Kolkata. Okay, well, Shata Dhruv, if I introduce myself, I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal. I'm a student of mass communication. My first year begins in October itself. After the 4 year course, I'll be joining as a journalist. There is a news anchor and debater with Time Zone. So there goes my introduction. What is your name exactly, and how long were you working in the FMCG company? Were you juggling with your bachelor's and doing the job as well? I don't know exactly. Good luck with your MBA though. Good luck for that. Were you an only child, Himanshu? I don't know exactly. Wait, you're not. You're not an only child. You have siblings. Yeah, you didn't mention it once. I'm so sorry. Me, I'm an only child. That's all I can say. Only child. Trust is very important, definitely. And by the way, Shanta, too, make sure to like the live, subscribe to the channel as well, and tell me about your hobbies. What you like to do alongside your MBA? What are your aspirations, goals, anything? And guys, we got like I guess 14 minutes on our hands. The live will be ending at 7:30. One elder brother. Oh, okay. I was just being an only child. I feel like relatively, I guess I don't know. I don't like people usually say being an only child it can be lonely or it can be good. I don't know. I never thought it from that perspective. I don't know. Ever since I was a child, I kept up with my own company, man. I didn't have good friends at all. I didn't have friends in school. I didn't have friends like even in tuitions I used to go in before. I didn't have like anyone to hang out with. So I guess like maybe that could also be the reason why I'm like this at the moment. I don't know. I've gotten way too comfortable with my own company. Hello, Afshan. Welcome to the live. Where are you from? What do you do for a living? Oh, Shatadru. Okay, that's good to know. Your father used to work in EVP. Oh, all right. And somewhat like in my case, I've already been selected somewhat, so it's like a sort of scholarship in my case. Oh, no problem. That's good. No problem, Himanshu. That's completely fine. That's all right. I'll catch up with you later then. No problem, buddy. I'll see you later then. Chalo, milte hain. I'll catch you up at 9 p.m. probably. If you will be free. Bye bye. Take care, Himanshu. Bye. It was nice talking to you. Afshan, where are you from exactly? Introduce yourself. Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry. I have to keep the cup. Of course, Himanshu, it was nice talking to you as well. Bye bye. Bye. Take care. Hello, Guram Gautami. Welcome to the live. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? Hello, Sahil. Welcome to the live. Where are you from? What do you do for a living as well? Ramesh, if you would like to know about this, then you can just have a look at the channel description. You can just have a look at the channel description. You can take a look at it, you can read through it, and then you can come back and we can have a talk. Well, you'll have to introduce yourself first, right? Where you're from, what you do for a living, and you wanted to know about the channel. So I assume that you would like to look at the channel description. I feel like the basic etiquette would be to introduce yourself, right, when you join the chat. I don't know, people are strange. Well, guys, whoever is watching at the moment, I'll be ending my live. So I'll start my live at 9 p.m. So that will be the end of the live for the moment. So bye, guys, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.